Toastmasters to you, because family is indeed important. Praise the Lord.